Imagine living your life in a world that resembles a prison full of slavery, oppression, and injustice ruled by twisted adults. Sick of deception, hypocrisy, and corruption, what if you were the one that could change and reform society by becoming a phantom thief that was devoted to changing the corrupted hearts of those evil adults? This is the kind of story that you'd expect from Atlus's anime adaptation of Persona 5. What is going on, guys? My name is Kirk, also known as JigsawFlex. If you just happened to stumble across this video and are watching my content for the very first time, welcome! On my channel I do unboxings, reviews, gameplays, and news regarding all things Nintendo related. But wait, this isn't Nintendo related, so what's the big deal? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm also a really big Persona fan. I got into the series a little over 2 years ago, and the Shin Megami Tensei spin-offs are something I adore playing whenever I'm not on my Switch or 3DS. So when Atlus announced the anime adaptation, I just had to make a video on what I wanted to see them achieve and share you guys how excited I am for this to air in 2018. If you like what you see today and want to see more videos like these in the future, remember to click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon for exclusive notifications to when I upload. Before I begin, tell me guys, are you excited for Persona 5 the animation? What do you guys want to see the team achieve? Let me know in the comment section below. Without further delay, let's go ahead and dive into some Persona 5. On July 30th, Crunchyroll tweeted about Atlus's announcement of the animation. Willing to acquire more information, I clicked on the bit.ly link and also visited other websites as well, such as IGN's and Kotaku's. So far, we only know that Atlus will be working with A-1 Pictures that also helped produce Persona 4 the Golden animation back in 2014. However, there was an included trailer introducing the cast, and I couldn't help but notice Hiro under the protagonist's name. This kinda worries me because this could mean that the team may potentially change his name. Now, I really hope they don't change it because the name Akira Kurusu has already grown on me. And let me just add that Xander Mobus does a fantastic job as Akira's English voice actor. But the good news is that Jun Fukuyama will be voicing the hero for the Japanese variant, who also voiced characters like Lelouch from Code Geass. Speaking of voiceovers, the sub version is expected to release first, just like in most cases. This means many North American fans will need to adjust to the new voices after playing the game in English. However, after watching the Daybreakers OVA, I don't think there will be a problem, for me at least. The actors seem to fit everyone in the series nicely, well, maybe except for Yusuke. He sounds more badass than anything, and I'd rather hear him speak more like an artist and have himself express all his ideas without using his contractions. Cause you know, that's what makes Yusuke, well, Yusuke. Nonetheless, I know the Japanese actors will do a fantastic job, and I might just be so used to the English ones. On the topic of Daybreakers, we were able to see a little of what we can expect from the full series. This OVA actually takes somewhere in the middle of the game, in between Kanashiro's arc. And after watching it for the second time recently, I'm like, holy crap, I know which part of the game this is. But anyway, it's always interesting to see how Persona characters act out of the game version, where they can feel more human. It's great to see some body language, and definitely more facial expressions that we weren't able to see from just gameplay. Another thing that I want to mention are the action scenes we might expect in the future. Now, Persona 4 the animation was more comedic and didn't focus much on action, which I totally get. The Persona 3 movies kinda did a better job, but since the series was only divided into 4 movies, scenes in general just felt rushed. But with Persona 5's general atmosphere and with knowing what the Phantom Thieves do for justice, describes suspense, stealthiness, and action. I honestly hope to see more in-depth fights, especially when the thieves target the big shots. That would be enticing. Think about it, Mementos is already a place to steal the hearts of those with twisted minds. Top it off with the palaces you explore throughout the game and you get potential long arcs. However, what worries me is that there's a lot of game content. I really want this series to flow nicely. I want the series to fix the problems I had with the anime adaptations of P3 and P4. I am talking about an important matter, which is pacing. Let's face this fact, Persona 5 has got to be one of the longest, if not the longest Persona game when it comes to main story. For better pacing, I feel like the production team shouldn't be too dependent on time skipping. Let's take Persona 4's TV series into consideration. This show entailed one season with 25 full episodes. In the first episode, Yu Narukami moves to Inaba and starts to stay at the Dojima residence, and shortly leaves a year later after solving the case of the Midnight Channel in the final episode. In between that time, the anime covers Narukami and his friends through boss fights. In between that, they cover some social links, big school events, and important transitions to new arcs. To me, fitting all of that into just 25 episodes felt super rushed. And just knowing how much more there is to do in Persona 5, I'm thinking that this anime should earn at least 2 seasons in a 25 episode format. I feel like multiple time skips can disrupt the continuity of the story. Plus, I'd like to see the theme of personal freedom expand a little bit more. It also doesn't hurt to include more character development, and as I mentioned before, more action scenes. I'm quite fond with the way Persona 5 handles the dungeons, where the crew finds new distortions of reality, having to secure their route to the treasure, and deciding to use iconic calling cards. The events leading to these dungeons could definitely be included, as well as important confidant episodes to strengthen the heroes' bonds. It will also show reason for baton passes and growth of other team techniques. Now, if you guys think that having more episodes can lead to many filler episodes, just remember that Persona in general is a day-to-day school simulator, and also a Japanese RPG. In my opinion, filler-esque episodes have their ways in tying into the main story. Overall, I think including more episodes does more good than bad. I deeply love the story, so implementing another season, or maybe even 2 seasons, would probably make the show much more enjoyable for many fans.
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
So, what do you guys think? Will Atlus change the name of the protagonist? Do you agree that there should be enticing fight scenes in more than one season? And most importantly, just how excited are you guys for this to air in 2018? I mean, maybe some of you aren't subscribed at all and haven't even played a Persona game. That's pretty much expected, but, you know, other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you for taking the time and hearing my opinions today. If you want to see more discussion videos in the near future, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. You can expect a variety of Nintendo-related content each week, ranging from reviews, gameplay videos, and unboxings. Thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.